after I got the bit values, analog values, I put it into here. Here are the parameters like mode, channel, volume up, volume down, and get back to you when I test it out. So I actually made a little adjustment. I lowered my floor, it was at 120 for the volume down, just wasn't reading it. I just dropped it down to 50, and so this is my little OLED. This is what happens when you start it up. I gave it about a 3-second startup time. I'm gonna change it up a little bit, just play around with that. Maybe have a countdown timer, have a little boot screen, something like that. Alright, so if I press the, right here, these mode, channel, volume up, volume down. If I press a mode, the garage activates. And the garage remote is just right here. All I have it doing is, it's always supplying 12 volts, well, 9 volts. I have a buck converter in here. 9 volts to the garage remote, and it just activates by grounding it through this first transistor, this first MOSFET. And yeah, that's what happens when I press this. So I press this, garage. Now if I press the channel, I set it to about 3 seconds to pop the trunk if I hold it down for 3 seconds. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3. The trunk pops open. Supplies a 12 volt signal to the trunk wire up here in the keyless entry module. Okay, so volume up, that should say unlock instantly. Unlock, okay, volume down should say lock. Yep, and I'll show you proof right here. Where is it? Okay, so volume down is lock, volume up is unlock. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock. And the trunk, let me close the trunk. Alright, so if I hold this right here for 3 seconds, the trunk should pop. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there you go. And it's open. And the garage, let's see, can't really show it to you, but maybe you could hear it. Don't know if you could hear it or not, but yeah. And oh yeah, so my mute wire, it allows me to add more functions. So I have multiple pages. Well, I haven't set up the second page yet, but maybe I'm gonna add that for something later on. Maybe an accelerometer, GPS logging, I don't know, whatever I want. So when I want to change the page, right now it's in page 1. If I press volume up, it switches to page 2, but since there's nothing in page 2, it'll just drop back down to page 1. So right there, page 2. Since there's nothing there, turn it off. That sets what page I want, and yeah, it just goes back to page 1 so far. And I think I have the handbrake wire connected to this to activate, to allow me to open the trunk. So I can't just open the trunk if maybe something goes wrong on the highway. I don't want stuff popping out. So yeah, like if I press this, it shouldn't work. Let's see, I'm holding down the channel right now, the trunk doesn't pop. It doesn't say it's popping up. But if I pull up the handbrake, hold down the channel button, 3 seconds later, there you go, pop the trunk. And that's pretty much it. This is my rat's nest. I'm able to shrink this circuit down using transistors, and I added a little OLED screen that I'm just gonna 3D print a little covering, maybe shove it up here, I don't know, maybe right here, somewhere around here. I'll figure it out. Gotta maybe design this on line, maybe Eagle, and then send it out to a company, have them print my PCB for me, and just solder everything up. Or I just might throw everything onto a perf board and hand solder everything, hand wire everything. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. But yeah, I guess that's it. Finally got it working.
Deuces.